championship affair. Like ASAP Ferg and future many of Santa Cruz's fans hoped he would be facing a new level of opponent following a signature victory over former 3-division champ Abner Mares in his last fight. But he promises to put the KO in Kiko, with Kiko saying he's here to shock the world. The bell in round number 1, the champion Leo Santa Cruz in the black with gold, the challenger Kiko Martinez in red, silver, and black. And no surprise, Martinez moving forward immediately.
He is a very aggressive fighter, and he said, you know what, I am coming here to get on the inside, work hard, and make it uncomfortable for Leo Santa Cruz. He's going to try his best.
And already Martinez goes down thanks to that right hand.
5, está bien, hijo. 6, 7, 8. Camina, camina, camina.
We may be able to get to Disneyland before the end of the night out.
Well, we're hoping to get out of round 1 here.
And Santa Cruz, high volume punching, teeing off on Martinez, who is content to try to trade with the longer reach.
And the bad thing for Martinez, he's not a boxer. He's going to have to live or die with this kind of thing happening here in round 1.
That's the thing. He's coming in with his face first, you know, and Santa Cruz is able to deliver the right hand around the gloves, hit him behind the ear where the equilibrium is.
Santa Cruz has 3 first-round knockouts.
Martinez is battling away, though.
And he's getting inside, wanting to walk through that minefield of punches to get in close, but still eating a lot of shots, Paulie.
He is, and that's going to be the kind of night he's going to have. He's going to have to eat some shots to get on the inside.
Both of them sitting down on their punches. Uppercut by Santa Cruz, and again Martinez goes down for the second time in the round.
5, espérate. 6, 7, 8. ¿Está bien? Okay.
Martinez has touched the canvas for the 5th time of his career, 2nd time tonight. Will he escape the final 60 seconds of the first frame?
Kiko is all guts, but the fundamentals are with Santa Cruz. As I said earlier in the night, Leo has the proper fundamentals and great balance, and he's able to deliver more blows because of it.
Leo Santa Cruz dominating him like Deadpool at the box office, and it's all El Teramoto in round 1.
Leo Santa Cruz has thrown over 100 punches in round 1. He averages 82. He is an active fighter, and they're all landing.
Not known as a power puncher, 17 of his 31 wins inside the distance, but he's doing his best to put away a very game and resilient Kiko Martinez.
You see him starting to touch to the body as well.
Left hook. Man. Talk about punches in punches.
Well, we got off to a pretty wild start here in this fight. There would be, now you see Santa Cruz using the uppercut, a very good weapon, but the right hand, the straight right hand became very important for him, and that is what would knock Martinez down. That one was kind of on the back of the side of the head, probably an equilibrium punch. The second knockdown would be courtesy of a right hand as well, even though there's the left hook that's landing for Santa Cruz. He sets it up with a jab and lands a perfect right hand.
And you see also the shorter shots are with Santa Cruz. He's punching inside of those wider shots by Kiko Martinez. Martinez is very willing to fight, but the proper fundamentals are going to get him killed.
And the family Santa Cruz loving every single scintillating second. Wow, what an opening round. And round 2 begins. And a 1-2 combination from Santa Cruz. Martinez trying to get in close and work the body.
How about this? No.
It's Santa Cruz off balance, but he got caught with a left hook.
I mean, the feet did get tangled up, but those are some good shots that Kiko landed. Probably the best shots he's landed of the night so far.
How about this? Santa Cruz threw 100 140 punches in round one.
Wow.
I never remember that many punches being
Santa
thrown by
Cruz
anybody.
has only been knocked down once in his career against Robert Deleuze in 2009, but boy, that looked like a good left hook by Martinez, but back comes Santa Cruz, and wow, 140.
That's a lot of punches.
Yeah,
That's a tweet, my man.
you stay in Leo's wheelhouse, he'll just get the punches off. And then keep in mind, they're not all hard shots. Some of them are touch shots to set up the harder ones. But go ahead, Al.
No, Kiko Martinez, a small little thing, but even though he's taking a pounding, because he's jabbing, it's setting up other punches, and Kiko Martinez has gotten some things done offensively.
Oh, absolutely. You can't be in the shot without getting wet. And, these guys are going to be in the pocket, so they're both going to land some their fair shot.
And Martinez has Santa Cruz along the ropes, trying to come in close. That right uppercut blocked by the peekaboo defense of Santa Cruz, trying to dig away at the body while Santa Cruz plying with the right, now the left.
You see some of those shots Santa Cruz throws. They're not all hard shots. It's why he's able to throw 140 in a round. Some of them are little touch shots to set up the power.
Just past the midpoint of round two, and now the power on display as Santa Cruz backing up Martinez. And Martinez comes back. Man, Kiko Martinez, say what you will, and he's been stopped before, but displaying plenty of guts here in round two after being down twice in the opening round.
And that's the difference with their inside fighting. It's Leo, it's a bit more creative. Kiko wants to throw everything and try to land something good every time he's throwing a punch, while Leo has a concept of setup punches.
I thought Santa Cruz's uppercut would be effective, and it has been, but Kiko Martinez's uppercut has been pretty good too.
And you would think that Leo Santa Cruz's jab would be a force. He showed that proficiently against Abner Mares, but he is willing to just deliver a lot of power shots. He wants to put on a show. He wants to make a statement here tonight.
He is, I think tactically though, he's letting Kiko Martinez get inside a little too easily right now. And Martinez is landing.
And now he's starting to keep him up here with the jab, but still backing up.
We saw Santa Cruz box very effectively against Mares.
And Martinez touched him in the corner. Final 10 seconds of another action-packed round. Martinez looking to work the body. Here comes Santa Cruz down the stretch.
We'll take a look back at where Santa Cruz went down and see if we can determine whether we think it might have been a knockdown. There was mostly them being tangled up with their feet, but there was a left hook that pushed him down. So you could go either direction. Here we'll take a look at it again, and we'll see that again working with the jab. Right hand pushes him back. It's kind of a cuffing motion, so I don't think you could call that a knockdown.
Yeah.
And then Leo Santa Cruz coming back. They see Martinez working on the inside, but the difference, and Paulie made the point, is Santa Cruz better with combinations and setting up those punches on the inside.
Yeah, if you look at the initial beginning of that combination, it was just he was moving his hands, and the movement of his hands, they're punches, but what they're doing is putting Kiko out of position, making him pick up his head. And once he picks up his head, Leo delivers the harder shots.
Round three underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim in the shadows of Disneyland, and what a thrill ride this fight's already been. As Martinez digging away again to the body, Santa Cruz pivots away from the ropes, resets back into the center of the ring, but backing up.
Now, in the second round, Santa Cruz threw 101 punches, but guess what? He was outpunched. 108 punches thrown by Martinez. That's ridiculous. That's absurd.
These two are going to give the show stats scorekeepers carpal tunnel syndrome by the end of the night.
Both men landing great uppercuts. This is a fun fight to watch.
And Martinez with Santa Cruz along the ropes again. Santa Cruz with a sweeping right hand, left hook to the body. Martinez just standing in front of him, toe-to-toe.
And I like how Leo's making sure he digs that left hook to the body. Did it a couple of times there. You got to slow Kiko down. Kiko's will is really got a big heart tonight.
And now, Santa Cruz has determined to stand on the inside with Martinez. Paulie, do you think that's a good move?
Well, you know what it is? Leo's usually the kind of guy who fights inside. I mean, he's not the kind of guy that's going to fight on his toes. At times, I like to see him get back on the jab, but without fast feet, a guy's going to walk through the jab.
Yeah, but he can fight on the outside, and he has a natural height and reach. I don't know.
Yeah. nearing the midpoint of round 3. And thus far, despite the fact he's been down twice in the opening round, this is the style of fight Martinez wants.
Yeah, of course. But you need the fast feet to be on the outside and continue to withstand the pressure of a guy like Martinez. Leo has never had those fast feet. See right here, he's trying, but he doesn't have the quick feet of an athletic type of boxer. So Kiko will cut that distance. And we'll say sometimes I don't think it's Leo's choice that they're fighting inside. I think it's more Kiko forcing it at times.
He's doing that, that's for sure.
Las cabezas, cuidado con las cabezas. Cuidado con el codo, Leo, cuidado con el codo.
Martinez continuing to keep Santa Cruz along the ropes. And yet Santa Cruz delivering with more muster on those punches. But Martinez not going anywhere. Under 30 seconds left in round 3. Despite it being a leap year, still February, the shortest month on the calendar. This could be a very short night at this pace. Blood now trickling from the nose of Leo Santa Cruz. Unloads a right, but Martinez keeps trying to keep pace. So if anything, Martinez can take solace in knowing that he's bloodied up Santa Cruz's nose in that round.
Let's go. You can box him. Stay from the outside. Use the 1-2. He's too slow for you. He can't box with you. He's getting that jab in there when you're inside. Can you breathe? Can you breathe okay? Are you breathing okay? Here's where they bang heads. I don't know if that's where the cut took place. I think there was already blood from the nose, but there was a clash of heads there, and clearly that's a concern on the inside.
Round 4 begins here in Southern California, where Leo Santa Cruz has become a huge fan favorite, solidifying his status as Golden State's new Golden Boy with that win over Abner Mares last August in Los Angeles. And tonight, defending his 126-pound title for the first time against former 122-pound titleist Kiko Martinez, who's won 3 straight at this weight class.
You got to give Kiko credit. He was down twice in round 1, but still continues to bring the fight to Leo.
Credit doesn't even get it done. Because he's not surviving. He's fighting.
Yeah, and whether he wins or losing, he wants to go down on his shield, right?
Oh, my God. And you know, he's putting himself on the map here because he had that tough loss against Cruz, but here, he's fighting like a champion.
Speaking of maps, geography was never my strong suit. I mentioned his manager, Sergio Martinez, lived in Spain, but of course, he's from Argentina. When we talked about the champions from Spain, Kiko Martinez, the 11th title holder from that country, but wanting to shock the world here tonight and upset Leo Santa Cruz, who continues to do what Leo Santa Cruz does.
Yeah. Another thing you got to keep in mind, Leo Santa Cruz is not the type of guy who's used to fighting on the back foot. Not that he can't do it, but maybe you're taking some of the sting off his punches by keeping him on the back foot if you're Kiko. As he turns southpaw now, well, for a second he did at least.
He's along the ropes and giving Martinez an opportunity to come forward, keeping him at bay, though, with the flurry of shots. Midpoint of round 4.
Oh, nice shot by Leo Santa Cruz.
Uncorked the right hand.
Leo Santa Cruz has never lost a world championship fight, of course. He's undefeated. He's 10-0 in world title fights. So he's used to winning these.
Sorry, Paulie, with Leo Santa Cruz along the ropes like this, is this where you want him to be?
Well, if you're in Leo's corner, it's not where you want him to be. But at the same time, again, I don't know that Leo has the legs to be able to be the kind of boxer that moves around and changes gears.
Straight left hand.
Nice combination. One thing about Leo, though, like I always said, he's got good balance, and it helps him deliver those combinations.
26 of Kiko Martinez's 35 victories have come via form of knockout.
One thing about Kiko, though, you can tell he's trying to break Leo down mentally by you continuing to come at him, walk through him. Maybe he'll get a little bit of fold out of Leo. Leo's not known for folding, but, Kiko's trying to put that to the test.
Final 30 seconds, Santa Cruz throwing a lot more punches than Kiko Martinez, despite backing up along the ropes. He initiates the attack even from the ropes. There's some lateral footwork from El Teramoto. Shaking things up here in Anaheim, California.
Keep going, keep going. Don't break, just keep going. Just keep going. You do a lot of damage when you do that. How are you feeling? That's the only way he can beat you. Inside. So keep your distance. Everything is fine. Listen to me. The right. Keep your hands up. And the left hook. Real quick. The right and then the left hook. If he shows you the lateral movement, then you hit him with that one. Let's go.
So as we get ready for round number 5, you are watching Leo Santa Cruz, the 126-pound champion in the black with gold, against Kiko Martinez in the red, silver, and black. Mauro Ranallo, Hall of Famer Al Bernstein, and Paulie Malignaggi at ringside. Nice right hand. And another 1-2 combination by Santa Cruz.
One of the problems for Kiko Martinez is in 7 of his major fights, his opponents have landed 36% of the power shots against him, according to show stats. And that's the problem. He has to take a lot of punches to get on the inside. And he has tonight.
Yeah, he's not the most skilled fighter, but he tries to, he's mentally very strong, and he tries to break your will.
That's exactly a good point.
And it's time to bring in our unofficial scorer. Watch, he's sitting right beside me. Al Bernstein, how do you have it after 4 rounds?
Filling in for Steve Farhood this week, and I have a 39-35. Of course, the first round was a big round. I did give round 2 to Martinez, but otherwise, Santa Cruz has controlled this fight.
But it's been anything but Cruz control, because he's had to fight for every inch against this very valiant Kiko Martinez, who gets caught with that right hand, walking in.
It's exciting.
I tell you, with this pace, man, these guys are going to be sore tomorrow. Kiko's got to fly back to Spain. He'll get a good night's rest on that flight.
It's Kiko Martinez is doing some very nice things on the inside, even though it's not equally winning these rounds. He just threw a beautiful double left hook. He's throwing uppercuts, but, Santa Cruz is a machine.
3-punch combination by Santa Cruz, and then tees off on Martinez, has him in the corner.
And this is the balance
from Santa Cruz.
And you see the balance of Santa Cruz. You see, he understands, he is cognizant of his distance.
A lot of those punches off the arms, but Martinez shelling up.
See, he's not smothering it.
The crowd anticipating another fantastic finish, and the referee steps in. Leo Santa Cruz stops a gutsy Kiko Martinez here at the Honda Center, much to the delight of his family and friends. Another big win in his home state of California.
And you can't really complain about the stoppage, right, Al? I mean, Kiko had to punch back at a certain point, or otherwise, you just can't take that chance and let him keep going.
And he nodded his head in approval to Caiz Sr.
Well, it's the 50th boxing event here at what many Ducks faithful refer to as the Honda Center, and at 2:09 of round 5, Leo Santa Cruz makes a successful first defense of his 126-pound fight.
We're going to look at this in regular speed, and there's a reason for this. Because when you get a fighter in trouble and you're capable of throwing the kind of combinations and with speed that Santa Cruz does, you can create a stoppage because you're throwing so many unanswered punches and it's not being returned.
Well, one thing I like about Leo, he doesn't get too excited. You see so many fighters kind of start smothering themselves in this situation. Yes. And one thing about Leo, he keeps his balance, like I said, but he also maintains the proper distance so that he's able to extend his arms and get the maximum amount of power and snap on the shots.
And switch lefty here, which turned out to be a very good move. And,
he left Raul Kais no choice but to stop the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
If he smothers himself there, maybe Martinez can grab a hold of him and kill time and whatnot. But by keeping that proper distance, he was able to get the snap on his shots and continuing that combination until he got the stoppage.
Al, over 1,000 punches thrown in less than 5 rounds.
Wow.
Fight of the year candidate, to be sure.
Well, and you look at this, and clearly what makes this special, I think, is we expect Leo Santa Cruz to be busy. He was very accurate with his punches. But Kiko Martinez, who was absorbing so much punishment, threw a lot of punches in this fight, and even though his percentage is low in terms of what it was landed, he did land a fair amount, and it created a very exciting, even if one-sided fight.
So let's make it official with the one and only Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 9 seconds in round number 5. Our referee in charge, Raul Kais Sr., stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated and still the WBA featherweight champion of the world, Leo El Terremoto Santa Cruz.